Hello YouTube, Telltale Gamer here, and welcome to part 2 of my PS1 collection. Sorry I didn't get to do it yesterday. I was working all day, trying to earn some money to get some more games to show you. And then I had a party for Halloween at a relative's place, so sorry I didn't really get the chance, but I thought first thing to do as I wake up today is get this done and out of the way. So let's start with the games. First one, original Tekken 1, the original cardboard box edition, which I found quite cool. There's a pretty cool looking disc in it. The disc is a bit scratched. I did get it pre-owned for about £1 from GameStation. This was quite a while back, but it still plays, I think. If not, then I'll just use it as a sort of like a decoration, maybe just some sort of ornament, because it's a pretty old school case, and I don't think there's many of them about. So if not, I'll try and find another copy if I can. Next is a game. It's one of my favourite films, which is Star Wars, and this is Star Wars Episode 1: Jedi Power Battles. I haven't really played it too much. I played it for a bit, but I found it quite hard. But that was quite a while ago, so hopefully I'll give it another try and get better at it. I've heard it's fantastic, so I'll definitely have to give it another play. Next is Grand Theft Auto 2, which I got off my friend. It doesn't have a cover. It has one of the maps that you get with it as the cover. It's still an 18, which I've never understood, because judging by the look of it, it doesn't really look like it should be an 18. It doesn't really have the... It's not like the GTAs nowadays where you can see the people like chopping people's heads off or whatever. But then again, I haven't played it yet. I played the first one, and it didn't really seem like an 18, and this looks similar, but well, I'll try and find out why it's an 18 at some point. Next is the Mortal Kombat trilogy. It's the first Mortal Kombat game I've ever owned. I got it off my friend. Gave it a play. It's a bit hard. I'm more of a Tekken fan, as you can see. But yeah, it didn't seem too bad. The graphics made me laugh. They were confusing because they were kind of good / bad. Tried to look real but couldn't. But yeah, it's not too much of a bad game. I'll definitely give it another play. Yeah, see black label with the manual and everything. Not too bad, not too bad. Next one is Tony Hawk's Skateboarding, which I believe is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that it was Pro Skater, but they didn't call it Pro Skater until 2 and 3. It's not a bad game. It's got all of the old school skaters in it, like Bam Margera, my favourite, and Tony Hawk, obviously. And yeah, £2. Can't really go wrong. I've got the Pro Skater 3 and 4 for the PS2. Still looking to get 2, but I'm just happy to have this first one. Next is one of my friend's favourite games. He likes the other game of it as well, but I've never played it. And that is Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Or Exodus, however you say it. I think it's Exodus. But yeah, it looks kind of cool. I heard it's kind of weird, but I think it got fairly big. But yeah, it's his favourite game, so he was like, oh yeah, get it. So I ended up getting it and he was pretty happy, so hopefully we'll give it a play one day. Next I got 2 to a specific set, which I saw at a market. And that was Spec Ops Stealth Patrol and Spec Ops Ranger Elite. I've never played any of the Spec Ops games before. Well, cool. I've got not bad graphics, I guess. In third person, but I'll give it a try. I mean, I played Rainbow Six, and I'm guessing they're sort of a Spec Ops team, so we'll give it a play, and I'll see how it goes. I prefer playing like Medal of Honor when it comes to PS1, but yeah, I'm worth to try anything. The next is one I saw. It looked different. So I got it. I haven't played it yet, but judged by the looks of it, it's a helicopter game, and it's Firestorm Thunderhawk 2, which I thought I'd grab. It's a like double case. I only got one disc with it, but yeah, it looked quite cool. It's a bit battered. I think it still works. The disc isn't too bad. It's just the case. It's a bit knackered, really, but yeah, it's not too bad. I'll definitely give it a play. Next is Army Men Lancier. This was the first Army game, or was it second? It was first or second. Well, actually, I'll show them both at the same time. This was one of these. I think this one was the first, actually. Army Men Air Attack 2. And then I got Lancier. But I honestly can't remember. I think I got them roughly at the same time anyway, because I used to be really into Army stuff back in the day. Yeah, this one is sort of like a fly around helicopter rescue mission type thing. It's pretty cool. The characters are quite funny. I always remember the Baron with his like deep voice and his gas mask, and he was kind of cool. So I definitely need to get playing that again. And Lancier is really hard. It is. You've got like, I think it's like 8 to 10 shots before you die because you're just a plastic soldier. But yeah, it's not too bad. I think I've only ever got up to the second mission. No, I've got up to the third. but I was really struggling, so I might have to give it another go at it. And the last game that I've got a case for, full case, is Eagle 1, which was my dad's first PlayStation game. One of the first flying games for the PS1, I think. I remember getting it as soon as the PS1 came out. This was the first game my dad ever bought with it. It's not too bad. I gave it a play. I'm not a massive flying game fan, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's kind of cool, like how you can play as the plane like in third person. You can have like first person with the turrets and everything. So it wasn't that bad. We got fairly far into it, but in the end, I think I just got bored. But I'll definitely give it another go. Have a blast from the past. Right, these ones are ones that I've got well, two of them I've got cases for, but nothing else. And I've got two cases that I've got multiple discs in. The first one I've got with the disc is this Spider-Man, which is the original Spider-Man, which is a fantastic game. It is one of my favourite games ever. Probably my favourite Marvel game of all time, because it is just fantastic. I had the second one, but I think I lost it years ago, so I'll have to try and get that again. But no, any Spider-Man and Marvel fan, that game is for you. It's fantastic. It's got a Venom in it. It was absolutely hilarious. It's got, I think, Scorpion. I can't remember the other bosses actually. I think Doc Ock and Carnage. But yeah, definitely a great game to play for a Marvel fan. Next I bought from a charity shop, and it freezes at the first mission, I think. So it's pretty useless. I might be able to give it a clean up and get it to work. And that's Crash Bash, which is, it has some Lilo and Stitch stickers on. I do love Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is pretty cool, but I don't really want them on the case. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. I'm just really upset that it's not in the best condition, because I'd love to play it again. I mean, I'm a big Crash Bandicoot fan. Not as big as Spyro, but I do love Crash. I think this was the first Crash Bandicoot game I ever played, along with one. I always enjoyed it. I think I finished it. I used to get well, I did get pretty good at it actually. I definitely recommend it if it's sort of a party thing. If you can get the adapters where you can plug it in and have 4 controllers, and it's great for sort of parties and that. If you want to play our games at parties, and they've got Wii's and all that now, but yeah, it's worth to give it a blast anyway. It's a pretty cool game. And I'll just run through these quickly. Multiple disc cases. I've got Rugrats in Paris the movie, which is a pretty cool game. Love Rugrats. Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, which I should have kept in better condition, but I'm getting another copy of it soon. And this, which breaks my heart to see outside of its case, but I need to get a new case. I need to get a new game. I need to get the Black Label version of it. That's Spyro Year the Dragon. I've said it's the best one ever, but I'm still struggling between 2 and 3, because 2 was the first one, so I'll always love that one. But 3, yeah, it's cool. You've got all the extra characters like Agent 9, Sergeant Bird, and Sheila, the kangaroo. And she's quite cool. They're all pretty cool characters, and it's a fairly longish game. You've got all the side missions to do, so definitely a great Spyro game. And this last case has got quite a few in it. It's got some of my favourites. We've got Monsters Inc., which I got when the film came out. It's a pretty cool game. It took me a while to finish, but it was pretty cool. Medal of Honor Underground. I love the Medal of Honor originals. Fantastic. Better than today's war games. These are probably my favourite war games. Pink Panther. Me and my friend used to love this game. He used to talk about the soundtrack. One of the songs when you fought a plant boss was really cool. It's a funny game, hiding into walls, make people look like idiots on it, but yeah, it's a pretty cool game. My UK version of Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, which actually says Cyber Chase on it. It's a bit scratched, but it's no game. I'm glad to have a German copy anyway. It would be kind of cool. Disney's Atlantis, which I got given to from a friend. I think the case is the Atlantis case. Not a bad game. Not too bad. It's a bit of a faff around game, but no, it's not too bad. And the last one is Medal of Honor 1 for the PS1, which is my favourite war game of all time. The missions are so cool. You've got your undercover missions. You've got really sneaky missions. You've got massive machine gun missions where you're just going crazy. But no, fantastic war game. Anyway, I think that is it for my PS1 collection so far. Hopefully, I don't know if I can tonight, but I'll try and do it tomorrow at some point. I'll start with the PS2s, get some of them. I've got quite a lot, so it might be 3 parts. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you like the PS1 collection, and I'll definitely update you as soon as I've got some more. Right, see you later.